What's going on YouTube? Anthony here. Second video of the day. A bit of an update here. As you can see, swimming through this 10-foot long tank is some fish. I did another small water change, nothing major, small water change, and put on a seated filter as well as pulled out some of the biofiltration that's on the, or that was in the XP3 or XP4 rather, and swap it around with some that was from one of the FX5s. The current stock list is 10 of these Hypsophorus nicaraguensis. Got a nice big group of them coming through right now. And you see a convict. This was the weirdest thing. I went into a store today and I purchased convicts. How long has it been since somebody could say that they did that? I've got 6 of them in here. And 10 of these nicaraguensis. They've already eaten a couple times. As you can see, they have really nice, promising colors. Everything looks to be in order as far as these guys go. Tank is still cloudy. I was expecting a lot out of this tank as far as it not being very cloudy, but it has just proven to be, to stay cloudy. Little convict flaring action there. How's that for traditional cichlid hobbyist, huh? Anyway, so there's these 3 here, the 3 larger ones. Looks like 2 males and a female. Not like convicts are at the top of anybody's super awesome list. I think once these guys right here color up, they're really going to add a really nice element to this tank. It's really interesting to see these guys schooling around. They have so much room that they don't know what to do with, so they're just swimming in a group, which is totally not cichlid of them at all. Although almost all Central American cichlids that I've heard of and read reports of in the wild always say that as juvenile they will school together, scavenging the bottom of the lakes and the rivers to sift through mud, sand, leaves, and other substrates or substances at the bottom of the river there to look for insect larvae, crustaceans, and other forms of detritus that are edible. So maybe it's not that weird to see them doing that. We just don't get to see it very often because we keep them in smaller tanks. So it's it's quite the spectacle as far as I'm concerned. I'm used to seeing this with tetras, but cichlids? Come on. Thought these guys were territorial and aggressive. Anyways, I'm sure once they get settled in, they won't be so friendly with each other, let's just say. I figure I'll give these guys anywhere from 4 or 5 days, maybe a week, and then I'll add the Amphilophus heloensis, because they've got the smaller mouths, and I don't think that they could just eat any one of these without a problem like the Parachromis could. And I think I'll add them, and once those guys are in, and these guys have gotten used to finding that hiding spot that they might need to retreat to if one of the bigger fish come, once they get used to that, then I'll throw in the Parachromis managuens. And once those guys are in, I think my stock list will be done. There's a couple other fish I've thought about keeping in with these guys. Centrarchus is one of them, but I think these convicts are going to fill the spot of the Centrarchus for now. Furthermore, we have a guy, Kevin. He used to be the owner. He's used to be part owner of a place for pets in Burien. He had a 5-foot long, 120-gallon aquarium, and he had 3 breeding pairs of convicts. It was like one had a little spot here, one had a little spot here, and one had a little spot there. And they were just, each one had their fry, and they defend their fry, and it looked like the fry could actually go back and forth between the parents, but the parents were still defending the fry from each other, even though they could be defending that parent's fry from themselves, if that makes sense. Anyways, it was really cool to see. I mean, you know, could you see it with any other cichlid? I don't know, maybe. I know you can see it with convicts, though, because I've seen it myself. Also in that tank were microthalmus, and it seemed like he had a couple large Robertsoni and something else in there. So there was a lot in that 5 foot long tank, and it was really cool to see them. Look, you see this big cloud of fish here. Look, you see nothing over there, and they're gonna start making their way over. Anyways, that's my update for now. I was going to say nothing major, but I guess it's something major. We got fish in here. That's what everybody kept saying. We can't wait till you have fish in there. Well, there's the fish. There's some. They look small. And they are small. They'll get much larger. You know, the convicts max out at 6 inches. Anybody who has kept a convict for 3, 4, 5 years knows that the males get nice big nuchal humps. And, you know, they're cool fish. There's a reason that they're just a staple in the hobby. Also, these Nicaraguensis are going to be very, very, very colorful. And I think that their body shape is going to contrast along with the pattern. That's another reason that I wanted convicts or Centrorchis, is because they have that striped pattern. And that's going to contrast well with the spotted pattern of the Managuins and the peeled out orange pattern of the Heloensis. And you know, these guys right here, their pattern color is just amazing, and they're going to look great. They're really going to bring the tank together, in my opinion. So 4 different species of fish with 4 different body shapes and 4 different patterns that can all be found living together in a single lake in Nicaragua called Lake Xiloa. Xiloa. Anyways, so there's my update for now. Water's still cloudy. Sucks. I'm gonna, you know, that's what sucks about acrylic tanks. You've got this big old lip here. I would love to be able to just take, I've got 3 mag hots and a couple aqua clear 110s that I could slap on this thing, and I swear it'd be clear in just a couple hours. You know, I got the micron filters for the mag hots, and those aqua clear 110s are just amazing at turning over water. So I'm sure I would have really good results, but you know, you've got this big old lip right here. How the heck do you attach that? I don't know. I don't see it happening. So this is what we got for now, and I'll just have to do some small water changes over the next several days and kind of let things go as they go, and hopefully things should clear up pretty nicely. Sometimes I look at it and I swear it's not any clearer than last time I looked at it. Anyways, that's my update. Appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you very much, and have a good night.